Well, good morning, people of northern Arizona. It is Thursday, January 22nd. Supposedly clear sky day, and lo and behold, the first spray of the day I see at 10:30. Okay, check it out. Looks like a red bad boy. And it is. Spraying the plume to start the day. We already know the new mix. Like I said before, it was way too low to be a passenger jet. There, we're back on the red bad boy. You can see that. It's way too low. Alright. Stay tuned to the Evan Fain channel. No plume. No plume. Looking nice and low. Looks like he's heading for the airport. No, that looks like a passenger jet. Can't verify it, but it sure looks that way. So you can see the difference of what is real, who's spraying, who's not, who has flight plans, who doesn't. Temperature at around 10:30. We go by the middle one, 48 degrees. A little cool, but the sun is out. Here is the northern sky at around 10:30, quarter to 11. Blue, which is where that red bad boy went by. Here is the western sky, blue. Keep our eyes out for those red tails. They usually follow the red bad boys. That's the pattern. We pan all the way around. Southern sky. And then we can't get to the eastern sky because I got trees here. See the trees there. But we'll get a better view. And we'll keep you informed throughout the day of what actually happens today. And lo and behold, as you see in that far sky, that's probably a red tail. It's going to be hard to verify because it looks like he's off the mark a little bit from what we've been documenting. But he still went over the spot. He's heading east and west on an angle. And the red bad boy went north and south. Alright, we're back on Thursday, January 22nd. Look what we got here. Let's see what we got. He's pretty dang low. Looks like a red tail. Look at the plume. It even looks different. Checking that out. You can get a better view here. As he flies right over. That's pretty dang low. The closest airport is Phoenix. And that's the other way. So you gotta put two to two together. I don't know if you see a red tail on there or not, but you can hear them. Check out the plume. We gotta keep an eye on that new. Alright, we're live from the rec center here in Cottonwood, Arizona. Skies are clear for the most part. Coincides with the government script. I don't know if they're giving us a day off. We've seen some evidence of the new mix, which, you know, by admittance from some of the pilots said the new mix goes into effect January 15th through the, well, actually either the 15th or the 21st. So we're saying now the 22nd, it's in full bloom. Got a couple of, I got a red bad boy today. They also got a picture, it looks like a red tail. I'll have to check later. You can see the sky is blue for the most part, sun's still white. But we'll get back with you real soon here. But yet, despite the nice clear day, this guy's really loud. Let's zoom him in. Whoop, see what he's got here. Looks like it's coming out of the nozzle. Shorter plume. Still doing it to us. I mean, if this guy was landing in an airport, you wouldn't have plume if indeed it was coming out of the jet engines. Because you wouldn't be going that fast, you wouldn't be up that high to create the condensation. This guy's way too low for me to be zooming him in like this. See? And that's gotta tell you, that's a clue right there, people. Alright, it's close to 1 o'clock. This guy's loud too. My God, let's see what he's got going on here. Yeah, looks like it's coming out of the nozzle. Can't tell if he's a red tail or not, but he is pretty low. I just got out here too late to get him. I heard him. He sounded like a bumblebee out there. Again, if he's heading to Phoenix and the land in the airport, you gotta feel that there's not going to be any plume. It'll be too low. Come on. We need answers, and we need answers now. Okay, we're back. A little after 1 o'clock. And if you look to the right here, toward the edge of the roof, you'll see something coming into view very shortly here. And there he is. And we think he's a red tail. Spraying the new plume. Let's check it out. It looks like unsymmetrical plume too. Wow. Clearly see coming out of the back nozzle. Possible evidence again. The new mix on clear sky days. See how length the plume? See how it dissipates real fast? That's what they were talking about. You can clearly see out of that back nozzle. Can't tell if it's a red tail or not. Perhaps they've disguised the jets again with different colors. Alright, same jet, different angle. Sun's to my back. Let's see if that bad boy's got a red tail to him. Or some other marking we can tell. Can't tell yet, but we're going to stay on it. We'll be back. Here's something you don't normally see. Tandem side-by-side jets. Look at that. Now why are they racing? What are they doing? Huh? Side by side, we'll get a look at this one. See if we can see who he is. Looks a little bit of red. See if he's a red tail. Look at the plume. We'll go back to this one. See what he's got going on. My gosh, on the day off, or supposed day off, they're still friggin' spraying. Jeez. And just as I put the camera down, we got one coming the other way. See how it works? One way and the other one the other way, but look how long that one is. He's up there pretty high too. Looks like the chemtrail is out of the nozzle because of how thick it is. Look. I'm going to lose them in just a minute. I'm laying down capturing this footage. Anyway, we're keeping an eye on that new formula. This looks like it. They're doing the same pattern. And over here, I don't know if you see that. Another one just went by, but we'll keep an eye on this red bad boy. He's a red bad boy with silver wings. Whether they repainted him or not with the new formula to make him look different, I don't know. Clearly out of that back nozzle. Keep in mind too, they've probably changed the nozzle formation on the back of those. But wherever there's a red tail crossing, here's a red bad boy going north and south. Jeez. There you see the trail, the new mix, possibly. Alright, we're back just a few minutes later and look what we got. Another red bad boy. Check him out, people. See the color, see the plume, north and south. He's heading south. Look at that red bad boy. Look how low he is. Come on now, look at that. One thing we know for sure, the red bad boys typically go north and south, and the red tails go east and west, but not all the time. But you just check it out for yourself. We'll be back with more updates. Right on time, right after the red bad boy. What do we got here? Looks like a red tail. Should be a red tail. It's hard to tell with the reflection. You can see the plume coming out of the nozzle. Going the other way. Possible evidence of the new mix. One thing we do know is that they are going to be spraying that new mix as they move that drought into the Midwest. That's right, they're moving the drought into the Midwest. You can see it happen. Look at that. Jeez, new mix. Right, we're back. It's about 2:30, quarter to 3 in the afternoon, and going east and west in that northern sky. Yeah, look at that. Look at the line. Wow. Just never stops. They think they're fooling us with that invisible mix. Yeah, we got about 3 o'clock here, and looks like a red tail. Or one of these missiles, these silver missiles, where you can see the nozzle. It comes out one spray. Got out here just a little bit late. They're sneaky. They're very sneaky. Alright, we're going to phase out over here to the northern sky. And what I'm going to do is show you the temperature gauge. Blue. Check that out, the blue sky. Get the temperature gauge. Around 3:30. It's cooled down considerably. I'm going to get it in the shade so you can see it better. And we'll zoom it in. We're going by the middle spot. I don't know if you can see that or not. There it is. 56 degrees at around 3:30 in the afternoon. As you can see, it's about 3:20 in the afternoon. It's just never stopping. Let's see what we got here. Looks like it's coming out of the nozzle as well. Could this be the evidence that we need? We're going to keep looking at the plume. And we're going to study that plume. And it looks like there's fin work inside there. I don't know. But anyway, we'll be back. Huh. And look at this. See that right there? I am just going to pan over here. And look what we got going the other way. Back and forth, left and right. East and west, they're spraying the plume. Look at that. That means it's almost time for another red bad boy to be coming north and south. My God, it just never stops. Let me back it off. Turn my camera around. He's heading east. See if he's a red tail. You gotta believe once we start documenting this, the globalists, the government under globalist control, well then, you know, they can just paint these jets a different color. But we're gonna be watching. I'm on it. Joe Clyde, AscensionPathway.com, and an Evan Fain channel on YouTube. And look what we got here. We got a jet with no plume. Nice and low. Probably heading to Phoenix Airport. No plume. See how low he is? No plume. See that? Alright. Well, what I want to show you is back here in this northern sky. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's another jet back in there. Where is he? There he is. See him back in there? God, east, west, north, south, just constantly spraying. We're looking for the evidence of that new mix, and I think we might have it. And just within seconds, looks like we got a red tail. Look at the plume coming out of that guy. You say, well, contrail. Well, we already know that it's not a contrail. We've done our research, hours of documentation, hours of video footage. Do the research yourself, and then you'll know. And just seconds later, right behind that guy, there's another one. We'll check, see if it's coming out of the nozzle, and get a good look here. Double plume, it's hard to tell. Caught them a little late. They're real sneaky. Anyway, there you go. Shorter trail. Looks like we got a red bad boy going east and west. Oh yeah. See how purely red that guy is. Look at the plume. And they've been all out all day. We've seen jets with no plume. And we've seen jets with plume. And we know about the new mix going into effect January 15th or the 21st. And today's the 22nd, so we know it's the new mix. Now check this out. Look at these two guys coming at each other. We got one there. Wow, look at that. Gotta get a better look at this guy. Clearly out of some friggin' kind of a nozzle. Look at that. And then this guy over here coming the other way. Clearly out of the back nozzle. But I'm gonna go shift my focus back to this guy, because he's got some kind of a new rig. It looks foreign to me. Look at the spray coming out of that. Again, we're looking for evidence of the new dissipating mix. And look at the plume. See how that dissipates? They say it's twice as toxic. We'll be back. Update on the temperature report since the last time. It is 4:05 and it is 50 degrees. Now we're going to shift back up to the northern sky. And I'll show you what we got. Like I said, they're just never stopping. See what this guy is. Nice long line. He's just a little too far away for me to make out who he is. Anyway, we'll be back. And just as I was gonna head in to get something to eat, we got this. So it's still full force. We've already documented today. I've seen all kinds of jets with no plume. And here's more evidence of the new mix. All right, we're back. Check this out. It looks like a red bad boy. Check out the plume. It's pink, okay? And then coming up this way, it looks like another red bad boy or something. Look at that. They're going to cross their paths. We're going to keep our eye on this red bad boy.
That's the new mix.
And we're trying to document the new. Look how red he is. Look at the form. Look at the style of that jet.
Wow.
Wow. You're going to see in a minute as the other jet's going to cross them. It's almost like they're on a collision course. I'll back it off so you can see the other jet coming in.
Here it comes. Wow.
I'm going to turn the camera. There it is. There we got them angled both. Look at that. Wow. I'm going to turn around back this way so we can get a better look.
Wow.
There they just crossed the trails. There's the cross. Red bad boy. Look, he looks orange.
God. That's the new mix for sure.
We definitely want to document the new mix. You can see from the sun's reflection. Look, what kind of a jet is that? Wow, look at the nozzle on the back. All right, we're going to back him off. Swing back this way to this red bad boy. It's got to be in there somewhere. There he is. You could see what they're doing. Look, he looks funny too. Look how red he is from the reflection. Did you see how they crossed the pass? Their plumes are pink from the reflection. It's the new mix. This could possibly be the undisputed evidence we need for the new mix. Oh yeah. All right, Joe Clyde here, AscensionPathway.com and the Evan Thane YouTube channel. Here we're facing the eastern sky again. This is what we're going to try to get to people. I don't know how this can happen, but you can see the different colors there. That looks like the sun had set there. But it's the reflection from all the soot, all the toxic chemicals. See that? Look at that. You can almost see the soot back in there. My God. It should all be dark blue like that in that eastern horizon. And it's not. And all the purple way in the back. Well, I don't even have to tell you what that is. Okay. Anyway, we're going to pan all the way back here. Show you the southern sky. It's back in there. It's usually where that looks like there's a bomb went off. You can see the mountain range. You can see all the pink. Look at the purple back in there. Wow. All right, as we go to the western sky where the sun is setting, I tell you what, there's the moon, and what do we got there? They're just never going to stop. You can see, plainly can see, that the jet plume is looking pink from the reflection. See that? Well, you say it's just natural. No, it's not natural. Isn't jet plume white? So you know, look at that. Look at the different color on the top. It's like it's redder on the top than it is on the bottom on that plume. Look at that. Well, anyway, this kind of almost confirms the new mix. Somebody else has any information out there, please get a hold of me. And please feel free to use my documentation to help your cause, our cause. We gotta arrest these criminals. Look at that plume. Look at that. All right, Joe Clyde Ascension Pathway, Evan Fane Channel, signing off for the night.